Hello everybody, welcome back to the video. Hope you guys are all enjoying your Sunday afternoon, guys. And as you can tell, this is my third video today, and I might do another update later this evening of this. Now this is looking like it's a huge new update. The GFS is not uploaded yet. It usually does it like at 425, but it's 436, and it has not yet to reload, but this won't be on this snowstorm right now. We're going to be doing a update on the western part of the United States for where we could have a snowstorm for the western United States. But as you can tell, we do have a couple watches and possibly maybe even wind advisories and warnings in effect. So we could have blizzard conditions, of course, for many of the areas in the Sierra Mountains, all the way into the Arizona area, and even Oregon coast. So this is where we could have a huge threat for snowfall for Thanksgiving and possibly Black Friday. But yeah, let's go see what we have, and be sure to hit the subscribe button, guys. Thank you so much for 1,900 subscribers, guys. We finally hit it. But yeah, also be sure to hit the like button. Let's try to get to 15 likes. But without further ado, let's get in this video. So we're gonna be looking at the National Weather Service right here. As you can tell, we have a couple windstorm watches in effect for many areas of the Sierra Mountains, in effect for many areas near Lake Tahoe, Yamasee National Park. We also have a couple areas right here in the Northern California and Southern Oregon areas that aren't too far from the coast, and it's not really like rare, but it's not usual that you usually see kind of snow that close to the western coast. Because again, it may be north, but again, it's still on the coast, and we don't really see that much snow that goes that close to the coast. But we have a couple advisories for not so much for the Bay Area, of course, but for the mountainous areas. We also have some near Reno, very close to Carson Cities, where we have a couple advisories. And we also have some for northwestern Arizona, and also south central Nevada. We also do have a couple wind advisories in effect, where we could actually have some potential strong winds with these snowstorms. And we also have high wind watches for the coastal areas of Oregon and California, near those close areas. And we also have some high wind watches in effect for Kansas, Oklahoma, and Texas and New Mexico. So we're gonna be focusing on this huge area right here for around Tuesday all the way to Black Friday. But we'll have a major snowstorm to come here just after Thanksgiving. And then later this evening, I'll have a fourth video to come out today on this. I know that's kind of crazy, 4 videos in a day, but this is crazy, and we need more updates on that. And not many people are going to be doing 4 videos today, obviously. So I just thought I can take advantage of that, and also make up the fact that I didn't post Saturday or yesterday. So as you can tell, here we have the low pressure system right off the coast of the Pacific Northwest on Wednesday. Again, this is Thanksgiving Eve. I just posted on this right now. But the new GFS update came out, so as you can tell, I can't go this far. But again, the European models come out. But as you can tell, we have some very heavy snow to come in effect for Northern California, and also some of these areas of the South Central Oregon. We'll start to see that heavy snow as we get into closer on Wednesday afternoon. We'll see that heavier snow start to pick up. Again, we can see blizzard conditions for areas near Lake Tahoe. We can see incredibly just whiteout conditions for Northern California. You can tell we're going to be seeing the darkest blue right here, guys. It's going to be very, very, very heavy snow. It looks like it'll be like a blizzard like we see in the Buffalo area or anything like that. We'll start to see the Sierra Mountains, the snow start to go more into the northern Sierra Mountains. So starting to get there into Washington. We'll also start to see some snow in effect for Carson City and Reno now. So we'll see that heavier snow getting more into the east. As we get into Thanksgiving Day, that's when we see the snow starting to get a little crazy in the west. But watch right here though. We'll start to see maybe another system pop up and then connect. So it can be double. It can be a lot bigger though. So as you can tell, we'll be seeing a lot of states under the snow. We'll have many advisories, of course, Salt Lake City, areas near Reno, Lake Tahoe, areas into near Idaho Falls, even Helena, Montana, all those areas. So as you can tell, like I said, we had that other system that formed this is a Thanksgiving afternoonish. We have some very, very heavy snow northeast of Albuquerque. We'll start to see that snow for actually all the way to Dodge City, Kansas. We'll also have some very, very, very heavy snow right here for these areas near Salt Lake City and Logan, Utah, and also some lighter snow for the Rockies in Helena and Yellowstone National Park and Bozeman, Montana. And then as we get into Black Friday, that's where we could have another threat for snow into the Midwest and also again the areas into the West. So we have a huge threat for snow, and it's very, very widespread. It looks like Des Moines and Iowa City and Omaha can be seeing a lot more snow with this one than the next one, or the one I posted before this, the one right before Thanksgiving. This would bring in heavy snow for areas into Billings, Montana. We'll have some heavy snow for Yellowstone, all the way near Flagstaff, and then we could have by Black Friday a just complete major snowstorm, guys. It's gonna be very, very historic, all the way from possibly Aurora, Illinois, down to Flagstaff is where we can have blizzard conditions, guys. This can be complete, just crazy, just out of control. Like, look at Black Friday, guys. This will be thousands of miles that it's just be dangerous all the way from Columbus, Ohio, guys. This will be complete, it's going to be incredibly hard to travel in this, guys. It's so big. We're going to have blizzard conditions for the Southwest, including Flagstaff, including areas north of Phoenix, northwestern New Mexico, especially for southwestern Colorado. And then by Saturday, it would become a lot bigger, and we're going to be posting on that later. Again, we're going to be focusing on Thanksgiving and Black Friday. We're actually before Thanksgiving to Black Friday. I don't want to get too far ahead of myself. But yeah, let's say Black Friday can be a complete mess. As we get to Wednesday, here we have that low pressure system at 971 millibars. And again, it can actually bring some snow very, very, very close to the coast. As you can tell, we have a little bit of green separating that stuff from the coast. But it's not on the coast quite. I know it looks like it. But we'll have some heavy snow again for northern parts of California and areas of southern Oregon. That's where will be the first snowfall. As this low pressure system goes more inland, that's where we could be seeing this snow by the next 72 hours. We'll be seeing blizzard conditions for areas in the Sierra Mountains for eastern California. Again, we'll be seeing that widespread snow reaching all the way to Boise, Idaho, so quite big. But as we get into Thanksgiving morning, you're going to watch right here, we're going to have a huge threat, and the complete difference in the GFS and European is quite crazy. We're going to be seeing heavy snow for Albuquerque and southern parts of Texas and New Mexico. We'll start to see that snow go up like this. It will be quite extreme. Again, also here we have the Sierra Mountain snow and also some Rocky snow. So again, those two mountain ranges kind of like really making this snowstorm a lot bigger. But look at this, guys. Just look at this. By Thursday afternoonish, we'll start to see this incredible heavy snow for areas near Amarillo, areas into, again, southern New Mexico, Albuquerque, Lubbock. We'll see completely whiteout conditions. It's just going to be incredibly rare what we're seeing right here, how south the snow will go on Thanksgiving. As you can tell, this is later into Thanksgiving Day. We'll have huge areas of snowfall. We'll have Kansas City, possibly St. Louis, Wichita, areas into central Nebraska. Also have the snow hanging out here in Utah and Arizona, and having this lighter snow showers out there in the northern Rockies, including Montana and Yellowstone. Again, it's going to be quite a Thanksgiving, of course. As we get into Black Friday, though, we'll see this rain pick up a lot more with the new low pressure system that will bring incredibly heavy rain near Prescott and Flagstaff. Will have that heavier snow for southwestern Colorado. And as we get into Saturday, we have that low pressure system moving up, and this can bring in a major snowstorm, guys. Like, this can be possibly historic. If I believe Dorothy will be named before Thanksgiving with that other system, but we're just gonna have to wait and see if it actually gets named. So here we're gonna be looking at the European for snowfall. We're gonna be focusing on right here. The European isn't really showing that much snow coming right here. Other than that, other snows from the GFS is showing that snow right here for the European, so that's why you're not seeing that much at all right here. This is all from the one before, which is that snowstorm that I posted on before, and the one that we had those windstorm watches across the plains right now. But as you can tell, we're going to be seeing very, very heavy snow for these Sierra Mountains. Possibly we're going to be seeing the most amount of snow other than for southwestern Colorado, where we could be seeing up to 3 feet of snow. Just quite crazy. As you can tell, we'll be seeing up to more than about 2 feet of snow for much of these areas for on Thanksgiving. Lake Tahoe and Yamasip will be seeing about 13 to 19 inches of snow. Areas into northern California will also be seeing up to 29 inches of snow. And following all the way areas not far from Vancouver, we'll also be seeing about a half a foot of snow. As you can also see, not too much snow for these areas out near Helena and Bozeman. Only about 3 to 5 inches of snowfall. Also, won't be seeing that much snow near Carson City and Reno. Basically, we're seeing the most amount of snow just for south central Nevada. And also be seeing quite a lot of snow for Flagstaff, up to 19 inches of snowfall, which is crazy. We'll also be seeing again about up to 14 inches, or 8 to 14 inches for Denver, and up to 9 to 10 inches for Colorado Springs, and obviously up to a foot of snow for Yellowstone National Park and Salt Lake City. So we're going to be seeing a crazy amount of snowfall. Here's the GFS radar or Snowfall Totals. It's completely different. Again, you guys don't really want to focus on this part right here, because this is the one that is coming before it. So that's why. But as you can tell, we're going to be seeing a huge difference right here. Like, this is the big difference right here. As you can tell, we can see up to 14 inches of snow near Amarillo, in between Lubbock and Amarillo, Texas, in that little panhandle area. And areas in the GFS actually don't, the years in the European don't really show anything at all. So if you're thinking about that's about a 14-inch difference for a huge area, and this is Texas, guys, it's going to really, really matter. Like, who's going to go to Amarillo and kind of expect a 12 or a foot of snow on Thanksgiving? Like, that's kind of crazy to really think about that. But GFS is showing that Amarillo, Lubbock, areas near Albuquerque can all be seeing more than half a foot of snow, especially Amarillo. We'll be seeing up to a foot of snow, basically. Areas near Lawton, Oklahoma, will be seeing up to 7 to 8 inches. Oklahoma City, nothing. Areas near Kansas City will be seeing about an inch or two. St. Louis can be seeing around a trace. Again, also Flagstaff will be seeing about 16 to 18 inches of snowfall. As until Lake Tahoe, will be getting a lot more snow in these areas in the Sierra Mountains, following all the way Yamasip. We can be seeing up to 32 inches, up to 30 inches near Lake Tahoe. Again, we'll be seeing up to around 28 to 36 inches, and obviously we'll be seeing a lot of that snow following these areas of the Sierra Mountains. Again, looks like the closest snow we'll have to the coast is right here. Like, it's not even more than 10 miles off the coast. So it's quite crazy how close we are seeing snow to this coast areas. As you can tell, it's snowing Denver, like right here, up to about 13 to 14 inches of snowfall. Same thing for these areas of southwestern Colorado and northeastern Utah. And then we'll be seeing again this scattered rocky snow for many of these higher elevations. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll be doing another video around 6 o'clock, maybe 6:30. Just gotta wait for this new GFS to come, and this will be as we get closer to Thanksgiving, I'll obviously show a lot more into Thanksgiving weekend. So that'll be the weekend after Thanksgiving. That's where we could have that major snowstorm. And you guys are probably saying, why can't you just show me a day after Black Friday? I just don't want to make this video super long. Like, look at it, it's almost 14 minutes already, and I haven't showed it. Imagine it'll be like 18 minutes. And then you guys just want to have one topic, not a whole week expanded weather forecast. So that's why. So as it gets closer to Thanksgiving, I'll probably do a video separate than the one for Thanksgiving snow. But I'll definitely have up to 2 uploads on Thanksgiving Day, so don't worry about that if you guys just have time to watch that. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and be sure to enjoy my other one coming up. But yeah, it's gonna be crazy quadruple upload. But bye, guys.